This is the megabase I intend to build on the Kingdoms SMP. This is easily the biggest project I've ever taken on in Minecraft, so I figured it would be a good idea to split it into 3 separate videos. This is part 1 of the series, where I will be constructing the farms I need to get this project done. I will be needing a larger sheep pen, a bee farm for wax, a skeleton farm for white dye, a sand duper for 300,000 glass, and a super smelter to smelt all that sand. First, I will be modifying a skeleton spawner near Waffle's base and building a bulk storage area. I will need 7 shulker boxes of white dye for this project, so a skeleton farm should get that done in a few hours. Okay, so we're nearing the end of 500 days, and I didn't get to do this last episode, so we get to move the industry era into its new spot. Now, we have days 1 to 100 the common era, days 101 to 200 the expansion era, days 201 to 300 the haunted era, days 301 to 400 the industry era, and now we have days 401 to 500 the aerial era. Alright, hello chat. This is the first clip of Zoomer being on the server, and he just jumped into lava on his way getting here. So, we're gonna go on a rescue mission now.
I was literally just running, and I just jumped into a pool of lava. I got out, and I'm still on 4 hearts, but I think the lava will keep ticking. Not down there. It's right there. It's right there.
Bro.
Okay. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Okay, just place lava on that hill, the small hill. Over the other side too, you know. With the other.
Oh wait. The rain will put you out. Join now.
I'm not gonna die, please. Oh! Oh! Hey, Christina.
Here, take those, take those.
Oh, I hear you twice.
You see, I usually fly through the nether, so I don't actually know where I'm going. Oh, I'm gonna spleef you.
No, wait!
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna block clutch.
What?
No, oh, no! No, Zoomer! I punched it into you!
I was like, oh, I dodged it.
Okay, Zoomer, run! Zoomer, back this way, hide.
There's lava this way!
Get in my hole, Zoomer, get in my hole.
Okay, I'll come in your hole,
Okay, so I've been AFKing on and off for about 2 to 3 days, and I have about 1 shulker box worth of bones, so we're about a third of the way there. But one of the bigger things we need for this build is also white wool, so we're going to expand the sheep pen real quick before I go back to AFKing, because I just didn't want to spend 20 days worth of this video just AFKing, because that would be lame. I know this isn't really important to completing this project for this episode, but there's been a villager living under my wheat farm for I don't know how long. I just found him here. What the hell? Okay, so I know this episode was supposed to be building the farms, but while I wait for the skeleton farm to give us enough bones for the build, I'm going to be collecting wool in this box, because we need about 10 stacks. I'm also going to be AFKing the shulker farm, because we need 155 shulker boxes of white stained glass. So, we have a lot to do. Okay, so I've been AFKing the skeleton farm for a while, and now we have about a double chest and a bit of bones. And after some recalculating, I need 3.5 double chests of bones. So, we're gonna put this one to rest, and we're gonna work on a different farm for this video. I've never built a sand duper before, and the tutorials look complicated, but we're going to try. Okay, so we have every material we need for the sand duper, except for 24 slime blocks and 4 red mushrooms. So I'm gonna fly over to the swamp really quick and see if I can get that. It took a few nights in the swamp, but we eventually got 27 slime blocks, and then I went to the nether and got 17 red mushrooms. So this is everything we need for the sand duper. I'm gonna go try to get it built. So the first thing we actually need to do this is to find a new stronghold, because we have currently only found one stronghold, and I don't want to build it at that one because I don't want anything getting in the way of the original stronghold. In theory, this should be everything we need. We have a chunk loader right here. We have the sand farm right here. All we gotta do is put some sand in it and test it out. Will this work? I think it is. Yo! It's working! Oh, it is working so well. So I just found out after AFKing that the chunk loader we built for the sand farm makes it so that the day counter still goes up when I'm in the end. Which means we're on day 541 now, and I have 4 and almost 5 stacks of shulker shells. But this is about as many shulker shells as we need to fill up with sand in the next episode. So I'm done AFKing for now. Okay, so I'm dying a little bit, sick filming this, so I'm going to try not to talk as much as I have to. But the next thing we're doing is building the super smelter. Right here, we're building the super smelter, and this is all the stuff we need. I'm going to go do that and hopefully voice over it later. Okay, so this is the super smelter done, and we're only on day 546, so this actually isn't taking nearly as long as I thought it would. But the last thing we need to do in this episode is make the bee farm, and then I have some other side projects I want to do at the end of the episode to make it to day 600. So, I want to build the bee farm in the nether, because in the nether, bees never have to rest, which means the bees will be working to make honeycomb all the time. So the first step is to get a portal on the nether roof. I'm sorry I sound like I'm dying, it's because I am. Okay, so for the bee farm, we need these things, and we need to find 8 bee nests. We need to find 8 bee nests with bees in them. So far, I've found 4. I need to go find the rest, and then I just need to go get the rest of those materials. So after a minor bee mishap, we now have the bee farm done, and the last thing I have to do is put the shears in. But yeah, that's the last farm of the episode done, and we pretty much have all the farms we need in preparation for this mega base. And there we go, one functioning bee farm. It's gonna take a while for it to produce anything, but you know, it's small and it works. So we have 50 days left before I hit day 600, and I'm done building all the farms I need for the mega base. I don't want to start it yet, but we do have some other things we can work on. For instance, the terraforming around this area, because there used to be an automatic melon farm around here, and now it is just a really ugly place to be. So we are going to try to smooth out this terrain and make it look pretty. Among other things that I want to do this episode, but this is the first one. Okay, so I changed up this area over here, added some mushrooms. I think it's cute. The second thing I want to mess with is this area right here, because we started customizing the farm, was it last episode or 2 episodes ago? But we have this whole space over here, so I want to add something. Rather than having crop farms, I want to do flowers and corals, so that's what we're going to put over here. You see, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to decorate after doing this area over here, and then I realized this industrial district has needed a wall for ages, and I've been procrastinating because I don't want to mine obsidian. So let's go mine obsidian. So I've just discovered that since the sand duper goes through the end portal, every time the end portal is used, it resets this obsidian platform. So if I want to farm obsidian, all I have to do is put a hopper underneath an obsidian block, mine it a bunch of times, and the obsidian will go directly into this chest right here. So if I let the sand duper run to collect the sand for next episode, or the next few episodes, whenever the mega base is built, and hold down left click right here, I can just AFK mine obsidian. The hopper just broke. Okay, so it's been about an hour, and I've now built a massive wall of iron blocks and deep slate and lava around my industrial district. It's not very pretty. I tried. I'm not a good builder when it comes to doing things without a Lightmatic or creative mode, but I tried. And it makes the place feel a lot more safe, so I will take it. I don't actually know what the next project's going to be, so I'm going to go brainstorm and figure out what else needs to be done. In the quest house over here, I have a lot of things that haven't been touched since 400 days, because this wall was supposed to be completed by 500 days, and then I completely changed my goal for the video. But there's one specific thing over here that I want to do still. That is build a massive barn. So, we need a lot of bricks. Okay, so the last 30 days or so of this video process was just a lot of busy work and building, because I didn't want to start another huge project in the middle of an episode and finish it in the next. I ended up building a huge farm area, barn, and goat horn farm for some reason, and most of it was done live on my YouTube channel. I've been doing most of the Kingdoms SMP streams on YouTube recently, so if you're interested in checking them out, they are all in the Hardcore VODs playlist.
Day 501 to 600, the automated era.